Weekend is a big one for book lovers. The Rewind Book Fair kicks off on Saturday, bringing a lot of nostalgia to the Twin Cities. To give us a preview, we're chatting with co-founder Ben Penrod and author Anthony Scott. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so while we were chatting, you're describing this as a book fair for adults,
Yes.
which is super cool. What made you want to bring that childhood experience back to everyone?
Yeah, so my friend Rachel Silverman kind of roped me in on this, and we had the idea to, kind of bring back the, that feeling that you have when you walk into the book fair and you see all the books out in front of you. But this is going to be more of like, for now that we're grown up, it's, we'll have all the authors kind of selling their own books. You'll be there selling your books, and you'll walk in and you'll just see an expanse of like authors and publishers and bookstores just kind of selling all of their stuff, and it's going to be really exciting. We've got some really cool featured authors. We've got Peter S. Beagle, who wrote The Last Unicorn. Katie Camillo is going to be there. It's going to be really, really cool.
Wow, so an elevated experience from when we were younger.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so this started locally. Now that we're grown, like we mentioned, why is this resonating with people?
So I think it's just people like, things come in waves, and I think people get really attached to their devices, and now it's kind of coming back to people want to hold a book in their hands and read it, and like we're really seeing it. I've kind of gotten back into reading a little more seriously also, as I felt my attention span slipping as I got into my 40s, and I'm like, I need to start reading books again,
Yeah.
It's a great escape from reality.
It really is such an escape. There's nothing like flipping through the pages, knocking on the hardcover. I love that. So you're describing this. Hundreds of authors will be there. It's a huge thing at the State Fair Grandstand, and you'll see a lot of authors. You're one of them, Anthony. Can you talk about your books and why this is an exciting experience for you?
Yeah, so I am the author of the Age of Cain saga. It's a series about an astrological academy of magic. So everyone has powers based off their birthdays, and every sign of the zodiac has its own denomination of magic. It's a complete series, I promise. I've cried about it and everything, but it needed to end. And I find it really important to finish a series. Some authors just continue to write the same thing over and over again, but I wanted to, create a complete story that is a great queer coming of age story. I like to tell people it's a great mix of my favorite elements of like Heartstopper, Wednesday, like the Addams Family, Zodiac Academy, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. So it's kind of like a fun mix of all of that. And it's the story that I needed when I was growing up and discovering myself. So yeah.
I like that. A story you needed and you're giving to other people. What's one thing that folks may not expect when they walk in to the fair?
I think, it's going to be a lot bigger than people realize, I think. If you've done other events like this, we're at the State Fair Grandstand. It's a pretty big room. So I think people are going to be kind of taken aback, like, wow, there's actually a lot more here than we realize. There's really something for everybody.
Okay, a lot to cover. Come early.
Yes.
Details, tickets and times.
So if you go to rewindbookfair.com, you can buy your tickets there. They are $10 plus fees until Saturday morning, and then they go up $5. So buy your tickets now, save a little bit of money. The event runs from 11 to 5 on Saturday and 11 to 5 on Sunday.
Sounds like a great time. Both of you, thank you so much for being here and bringing us this blast from the past. We'll have more details at KARE11.com/noon.